If you're looking for workforce diversity, you're probably not going to find it in IT. Healthcare IT organizations are looking for people with experience in banking and manufacturing, and why Amazon.com is giving a new definition to the term flyover state. I'm Mark Pfeffer, and this is the DICE News Update for Tuesday, August 9th, 2011. Minorities are underrepresented in the tech workforce. The number of African Americans, Hispanics, and women working in Silicon Valley declined between 2000 and 2008, according to the San Jose Mercury News. No one's quite sure why that's happening, but nationally, African Americans represent only 7% of those working in computer and math. Hispanics represent only about 5%. The numbers are even worse in Silicon Valley. There, less than 2% of black tech workers and 5% of Hispanics were employed in computer and math positions in 2008. Women are in a similar position, both in Silicon Valley and across the country. Another finding, these same groups are making less than their counterparts. By one estimate, salaries for black and Hispanics was 25.8% lower than it was for their white and Asian American colleagues. Women were pretty much in the same boat when it comes to pay. Healthcare is leading the market in IT jobs creation. Considering all the federal money pouring in and regulatory guidelines that call for more technology solutions, that's not really a surprise. The Bureau of Labor Statistics says IT jobs in healthcare are expected to grow by 20% annually between now and 2018, and it says that's a much faster rate than the average. Now, we've heard some reports that say healthcare companies prefer people who've got experience already in the business. That might be so, but Gartner says CIOs are being brought in from other industries, among them retail, banking, and manufacturing. These are sectors where lessons have been learned that can be applied to healthcare IT. For example, consider that healthcare has traditionally been slow to fully embrace IT. Similar things have happened in other sectors. Business travel isn't really all that much fun, especially if you're one of the people that hit the road regularly. So let's take a moment to appreciate the efforts of our friends at Amazon.com. Before jetting off, staffers there have to check a company map that colors each of the United States red, yellow, or green. Red states are those whose laws are pretty strict when it comes to defining what an employee might do that would force the company to collect sales tax there. So, you wouldn't conduct any product promotions while you're in California, for example. Now, before traveling to these states, you'd have to get permission from managers or even company lawyers. Amazon, you may know, has been in the forefront of battles to avoid collecting state sales taxes in locations where it doesn't have a physical store or some kind of sales operation. It has those in precisely 4 states. Warehouses and call centers shouldn't count, Amazon said. In these days, when states are looking for as much revenue as they can get, they're not exactly buying it. That's it for today. Kat Miller's back tomorrow with another edition of DICE TV. I'll be back next week. Until then, I'm Mark Pfeffer, the senior editor of the DICE Blog Network, and we now return you to your regular desktop.